Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another cool tarot reading. I hope you guys are all well, Sagittarius. And before we begin, if you would like your own psychic reading, your own tarot reading, you certainly can get one with the calendar link below, right? I always recommend getting both, the combination, yeah, because you get different insight from each one, and they are a lot of fun, yeah. We do them on the phone, and they're very cool. Yeah, they are. And they are accurate, you guys. Yeah, they're 90%. Yeah, and that's not overestimating. Yeah. And so, yeah, let's get into it here, Sagittarius. And, I have some oracles here, of course. We always start with the oracle spread. We have the vase. This is a secret admirer. Somebody likes you, and they like you secretly, right? Yeah, it's not your brother-in-law, Sagittarius. Your brother-in-law or your sister-in-law. That's a joke, right? Yeah, it is. But the thief is in the reading here. Now, whoever the secret admirer is, I don't believe is coming as a thief. I think that there could have been a third party here because the thief card does have three people. And, this young boy here, he's somewhere in England, and, he's taking, or maybe he's in France. It doesn't really matter. He's taking this man's watch. It is about kind of stealing or third parties and lying and things like that. But it is also about loss. So let's look at that's not the bright side of it, but I feel like there's a loss in this reading, but this is not really what this is about. This is more about somebody's moving out of a loss, most likely, or maybe you lost with them in the past here, but something's coming to an end here because we have, and for a new beginning, we have the marriage card here, Sagittarius. Now, maybe you're a wedding planner, right? Really? Are you? Maybe you're planning your own. I'm not sure, right? But you could be in this reading. I feel like somebody wants to marry you. Interesting thing about the marriage card is the number 3. I just noticed that, right? Only 2 people can be married at one time, at least, in this crazy world, right? It could be many people tomorrow. Who knows? Anything can change, right? Well, we have the torch, and this is spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. In this reading, Sagittarius, somebody went through like an awakening, and we have fear here and worries and a tense situation with the dagger. Yeah, not the jagger. And there's change here, though. And we have change and the heaven card right here. Somebody went through something difficult here. Let's go and put these cards down, and we're going to see all about it. Yeah. And let's see what we have, Sagittarius. And the overall energy here is the Hermit. Yeah. And crossing you is the 9 of Wands. Okay, or crossing, this could be this person's reading. This could be your person. We know this is about 2 people with the marriage card, right? And the heaven and the change. We already know that. But let's continue. Today we're going to use more cards here. Just kind of want to do this for fun here. Yeah, I do. It's not for fun. It's for variety, right? It is. And diversion here, right? Let's see what we got here. Is that fun? That's fun too. Yeah, variety. Yeah. Plus, my rising sign is Gemini. So Geminis get bored easy. Yeah. You could be saying, "Don't say that about me." if you have a Gemini rising, yeah, that's okay. It's because they're smart. That's kind of really what it is. Yeah. They are, ruled by intelligence. It's totally true, right? Because the swords are about the mind and intelligence. Yes, they are. So let's see what else we have, Sagittarius. Yeah. Okay. All right. So the 10 of Swords is here, and that could explain this dagger, fear and tense situations, intense worries. Let's get some more cards here to, complete the reading, basically, right? Yeah, let's see what we got here. We have the Ace of Wands in the reading, Yeah, and the Seven of Swords is here with the Six of Swords, the six and the seven. So somebody's trying to get to a better place in their life where it's more peaceful here in this reading. Maybe they're Virgo, maybe they're Taurus. Aries is the magician. They could be anybody. Venus is here, or not Venus, but Taurus again, and it could be Scorpio, could be here, could be many folks here, right? And anybody I'm not naming, of course, as well, right? So let's get some more cards here. This table's kind of it's a little full here. Let's move this up here. You guys like my new moon here? Isn't it cool here? It's made out of fluorite. Yeah, not fluoride, the kind that some people put in their mouth. No, we're not talking about that. See what we have here, you guys. And yeah. And where am I on this thing here? Okay. All right, so Sagittarius, there's a transition, there's a change. We saw the change card over here. It says, don't scare yourself with the next 40 steps. All you need to do is listen to power and light. Just kidding. All you need is that one next action. You can say to love, just show me the first step and change me into the one who can take it. So somebody here is a little afraid. I feel like they're stepping out of some situation. Yeah, they are. Maybe they're stepping out of a marriage, but they went through an awakening. You are your person. And that's the secret admirer. Whoever's stepping out of something, most likely, is you don't know about it. Or and you're waiting. It's either or. So it looks like somebody's stepping out of something and they're trying to come to you, or you're doing this. It's either one. Because this hermit could be somebody here who has gone through a spiritual awakening. They may be in quietude, right? They could. And that may be you, that could be your energy, and it could be, Virgo, but it can be anybody who's gone through an awakening, and we see the torch, and it talks about that. Now, somebody went through a major change, so now their life is changing. Yeah, they're like, well, I'm not the same person because I went through this awakening. Yeah. And we have the Nine of Wands here, right? So, the Nine of Wands, Sagittarius, is, the wounded warrior who's, kind of been all beat up. But he still moves forward. And he moves forward with resilience. So let's see. We need to cover up anybody who's not dressed in this reading. Yeah, you can't come to the reading undressed, right? No, like the World card and what else? Judgment. And so... yeah, interesting reading already. I feel like it is. That's whoever is in this Nine of Wands energy is the person who's kind of worried with tense, like about a tense situation. There's some type of ending here. The Ten of Swords is right here. The Death card is also in the reading. So we know there's an ending, right? And hopefully somebody didn't use a knife when they were ending something, right? Where's that? The dagger, right? This is symbolic, right? Of course, right? But yeah, and so, we have over here, this is about something that could, be happening right now in order to move into something else. Like this is what's being left behind for a new cycle, or it could be like that. It could be overnight. There could be an ending right here for the Ace of Wands for a passionate or an inspirational new beginning. Somebody was unhappy here and they had an awakening and it changed them entirely. They're like, yeah, I'm not happy, and I want like more inspiration in my life. It looks like, this could be an actual like union for sure that somebody wants with you. They could be moving out of a marriage, or they want to marry you. I feel like this person wants to marry you in this reading, and they could be leaving a marriage as well. But definitely somebody wants to get married. Dun, 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 right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. They got married. They look like, I guess they're coming out of the church. Okay. Right? So, somebody was dreaming about this too, or in major reflection, because the overall energy here is the Hermit. And, he's all about reflection, right? He didn't even take a shower, right? He's like, oh, I don't care. I got to figure this out, or I'm going through this major awakening, and, I used to care how I looked and, go to the gym and, and get a shave. And he's like, oh no, not anymore. This is far more important. That's what he's thinking, this spiritual growth. And this is much deeper, right, than my physical situation or my physical image, or that. Yeah, exactly right. So up here we have the Hierophant with the Magician reversed. Yeah, that's interesting. And this is what's crowning you or this person. Queen of Pentacles is reversed here. Maybe that's an earth sign. Uh, so, this is what's crowning somebody. The Magician's reversed. Somebody looks like they were possibly in a marriage here, that where they didn't feel any power. Right? When we say power, we don't mean the power to control people. No, we don't mean that type of power. No, we're talking about spiritual power. We're talking about kind of feeling like you're at your best, that kind of power. So with the Magician reversed, or they thought they couldn't manifest something really good in that other marriage or that other relationship. Right? Yeah. They're also, there's trickery in this reading, but it's trickery because I have to move out of a situation, and there could even be betrayal here. Here's the 10 of Swords, right? Yeah, the guy has 10 swords in his back, so he looks like he was betrayed here, doesn't he? Yeah, he does, right? So right here with the Magician reverse, sometimes that's trickery, especially with the 10 of Swords over here, and then the 7 of Swords is in the reading right down here. And the Thief is here. So there's some type of an escape or trickery going on here. But it is because somebody has awakened and changed, and they don't want to be where they're at. They might have to sneak away. Not everybody wants to be left behind. Not everybody will listen. Hey, I went through an awakening and I really changed, and I've grown spiritually, and our relationship, this isn't what I want anymore, and then the other person says, how dare you, and picks up this dagger, right? Or, it doesn't have to be that, but they get very upset, right? Not everybody can take a breakup. And that's interesting in this card. It says change. It says, don't scare yourself with the next 40 steps. All you need is that one next action. You can say to love, just show me the first step and change me into the one who can take it. So we see fear here. And we see the situation where somebody feels like, if I just take this first step, then I'll be home free. I'll be able to continue on this journey or reach for what I want. And for me, it's you, Sagittarius. And, the fish is also here. Now, maybe this person's from Sweden, right? They could be. Maybe they're, half Norwegian like me, right? But I don't feel like it's that. I feel like this person thinks that you are their tribe. That's what the fish is about. Here's the school of fish. They're together. Why they called them the school, I have no idea. But there's a lot of stuff, right? Yeah. They also say that riverbanks were about currency and money. So, but we're not here to discuss that. No, we're not. That's a whole different subject, and it can be really deep. It can, these words and what they really meant to begin with. Yeah. But today we're not, this isn't, vocabulary 101. No, it's not, or history of it. But here we have the fish, and this person, the marriage card, this person thinks that or you think that this other person is good marriage material with the fish. Like, this is like my tribe. This person is my soulmate. Right? Yeah. And so, right? And so, maybe you guys like to fish. I mean, sometimes this comes up as a physical thing, like a real thing. Like you guys both fish together, or you met them down at the dock, or whatever. I mean, that could be possible. But in this reading, Sagittarius, this person feels you are this person, and I'm going to read it as them. They feel that you are, and you can switch it because it's a general reading, that you are in their tribe or their school of fish or their soulmate, all this kind of beautiful stuff here, and they are secretly admiring you. So with the secret admirer, that means they're coming out of nowhere, basically, unless you are aware of it, and maybe you are spiritually or psychically, right? Or if this is a general reading, right? So maybe some of you already know here that that maybe you're a secret and they're coming kind of secretly, right? But this looks like somebody's marriage or relationship is coming to an end here, or their belief in another situation is no longer here. The Magician reversed the Hierophant. Like somebody no longer believes in something here. and they want to change in their life, and they look like they're, running out the back door, right? You might say, I don't have a back door. Well, okay, they're jumping out the window then, of wherever they're at, right? Yeah, jumping out the window. Hopefully they're, they only live, or, on the second floor, right? Yeah. The Great Fortune card is here. Somebody might have a lot of money. Yeah, they could. This person could be bringing you a lot of money, Sagittarius, right? The King of Pentacles, is he here? Or the Queen's here? I mean, sometimes that can just talk about somebody who has like some money. They don't have to be an earth sign, right? It could be somebody with a lot of earth in their chart. I feel like there's a turkey outside the window. Yeah, because I can hear him, like, or her. Yeah, it's a turkey. Because they sound like a bird a little bit, but not exactly the same. I mean, they are poultry, right? I think birds, what do they also call? Not just poultry. There's another word for them. I forgot what they call. Okay, but let's get back to this. Now we have down here, Sagittarius, yeah, and somebody left something here. Ten of Swords and the Ace of Wands. They're putting something that's behind somebody here. Behind your person is an ending to have a passionate new opportunity. It is. And you guys are either friends or they think that you're right for them, something like that, right? Maybe they didn't think you were right for them in the past because there's a huge change here, right? This is how when we grow older, we're like, that person I chose way in the past, I would never choose them for in a million years now. No, I would be, driving right by, no thanks, right? Basic, But there's other, the flip side of that is somebody you didn't really want, maybe in the past. Now you're like, yeah, that we're more grown. Excuse me, you guys. We're more grown, etc. Now down here, Sagittarius, is what could be being left behind here and what is about to take place here, or the next situation. Yeah, these are influences leaving somebody's life here. This is about what's to take place. The Ten of Cups with Temperance. Your happily ever after is coming over here, coming to you, and they want to heal the situation with you. And I feel like this person is escaping. There is an escape here. There is. There's some type of an escape, or leaving, or jumping out the window, or let me slip out the back door, or I'm going to visit my mother in Alabama, and and then they never return. I mean, there's some type of situation here. It's because they don't want to deal with whoever the other person is. They're afraid, kind of. And it might just be an escape, like it might not be secretly. It might be, hey, I gotta go, but there's a feeling of an escape, like I have to leave this because I want to go be with Sagittarius, right? Yeah, the word escape is huge, right? I like Gwen Stefani's song. I think it's Escapade though, but she sings a song that's either about escape or escapade, and it's a great song. Yeah, it is. And anyway, I like her work, right? So I like that Underneath It All too. That's a great song, right? You're really lovely underneath it all. And so, which is kind of a little bit about a secret love too. I feel like it is kind of, or somebody who's been hiding their feelings. Yeah. So here we have the Eight of Swords. Sorry, you guys, the Nine. So this is somebody's fighting their fears, because here's the wimpy guy with the giant sword. He's like, oh, I could barely hold the sword up, but I'm doing this. Right? We know these swords are super heavy, right? Yeah, we do. Right? And so here is here's the dragon, right? Giant lizard, dragon, same thing. He has wings here, so he's a dragon, right? So lizards don't fly, right? Not yet. And if they keep, messing with stuff, maybe they will. But here's, the Nine of Swords is here, and it's here with the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. So you might be wondering here if this person's going to fight their fears and come to you. You could, for some. For those of you who understand what's going on with this person. Otherwise, on the flip side, if this is their energy, they're wondering here if basically it's kind of going to be worth it. Yeah, if they can have change with you, if they fight their fears, I believe in transition out of another situation, right? We have the Death card. So we have so many, like we have endings and transition, the Six of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Death card. The Seven of Swords is an escape. Yeah, this is escape to Passionate Island. I feel like it is, right? Yeah, where you're lying on the beach, either naked or in a bathing suit waiting for this person, right? Yeah, I feel like that's what's going on here, kind of, in this kind of dreamy way. Yeah. So we have the Death card, the Page of Pentacles back here. Let's move the camera for you guys. And the Strength card's reversed. Now, Sagittarius, this is showing up in somebody's somebody's energy here, their own energy here, right? So, the overall energy sometimes is the like the story, kind of like what it can be about, the whole reading, but it is about this hermit, regardless if they're a Virgo or not, because we see spiritual growth and we see change and we see the torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. So, right, so that's good, because I know you don't want anybody who doesn't get it, right? No, I certainly don't. I don't want anybody coming my way who thinks that we're just physical beings. Please don't show up, because that person typically is narrow-minded, and they don't understand so many other things about life. Yeah, no, they don't. Okay, here's the Death card, the Page of Pentacles, the Strength card's reversed. This is whoever's coming here, they have worries here. They're ending something so they can have something fertile in their life with the Page of Pentacles. I feel like they're coming to tell you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this person's coming to talk to you here. Now, here we have over here, this is somebody's at their home or their work. Okay, and now this could be their spiritual home, right? Which is their psyche, which is their soul. But this person, Sagittarius, or you, somebody wants to be let in here. Five of Pentacles reversed. And it may be that they want to be let in by you, but definitely lack is being left behind, because somebody woke up to the fact that I can't ever manifest anything good where I'm at, the Magician reversed and the Hierophant, or I don't believe in this anymore long enough to stick around, or enough to stick around to try to fix or manifest something better, or with the same situation. There's a leaving here. We know that. And somebody's afraid here. So they are, but they're still coming. Yeah, they might be showing up with, a black eye and a broken leg and a dislocated elbow. And I don't mean that physically. Hopefully not, right? Yeah. I don't really mean that physically. I mean very symbolically, right? Or very, very spiritually, like that. Yeah, they could. And so here's the Ace of Pentacles with it. So somebody feels like you're their empress, or you feel like this person is your emperor, because we got to switch it here, right? We do, because it's a general reading. Here's the Ace of Pentacles. This is about somebody's work or about their home. This person wants a home with you. That's what this is about. That's why we have marriage. Yeah, we do. Right? Yeah, we do over here. And here's this nice couple, right? And they're getting married here. The guy looks like a cute guy. Yeah, he does. And so over here, in your hopes and fears, Sagittarius, is the Three of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. For some of you guys, you're waiting for this to happen. You're like, what? Where are you? I'm tired of, like, okay, could be that. You could be hoping that they have no other choice but to come reconcile with you, because you know that they are ever so inspired here. The Eight of Pentacles is about inspiration. Yes, it is. He's totally into his job here, right? Yeah. And in your outcome, Sagittarius, where is your outcome? Oh, okay, here it is. Here's the moon, and we have the Six of Wands here. And so you still have maybe some doubts here, possibly, if you're going to have a rebirth with this person. That's kind of how it looks here. You could be dreaming of this person. You might, the moon's sometimes about dreams, right? Definitely about intuition. It can be about cycles ending. You want a cycle to end here. There's some type of, I'm tired of this, either waiting or thinking about this, or like, I feel like a cycle's ending here. This moon card, a cycle is coming to an end here. Yeah, and you're going to have victory here. You're going to recognize this because here is this person coming, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. So let's look at their cards briefly, wherever I have set them. What did I do with those cards? OMG here. I don't see what I've done with your person's 2 cards. But let's just pick a couple. Oh, here they are. And their first card, Sagittarius, I put them up here on the cards, was love. And this is Sappho. And, Sappho, was a beautiful person. Sappho was a lesbian, and that's why they named the island, or she came from that island, Lesbi, or something like that. And, this is Greek, and you can tell, I believe, by the, lesbian does sound kind of Greek, but I think that she felt, she was on this island with all these lesbians, but she kind of felt, I'm not saying that you're a lesbian, Sagittarius, I'm not saying that at all. I'm talking about know your person. I mean, they might be, or whatever, right? But fine. But my point about her is that she loved somebody and she felt kind of ostracized. I feel like she did because she was a lesbian. So this could be pointing out to the fact that there's something unconventional about this. Yeah, and your person might have felt, they might have felt like they were maybe pushed out of something, either by the universe or you could have been a third party. That's unconventional right there. Yeah, and the moon is in the reading, so maybe you were a secret. Yeah, you could have been a secret lover, right? You definitely could have been here, especially with that thief card. It can talk about third parties. Now, crossing your person is the wall. So this is overcoming obstacles for love. And this person, this is fear because here they are on the wall looking out with their third eye. So this is like walls, basically, that they are, overcoming. This person's moving out, and all they need is this next step here. Right here, this change card talks about you just need one step, OMG, right? And they're going to come. They're going to make that step, Sagittarius. So whoever this is for, we're going to check them out in the next reading in the extended. They're all super affordable. I have the link below. Thanks so much for joining me here. If you guys want to book a reading, you can always book a very cool psychic and tarot reading with the link below. Yeah, please remember to like, share, and subscribe.